Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So we're looking at the transition game this week, getting from the baseline into the net. And today we're going to look specifically at the forehand approach shot. So as of now, you guys have played a great point. You've gotten yourself this short ball. Good job on that. And there's a couple different scenarios I want to go over with you that you guys are going to see on this short ball on the forehand side. The first being the one I like the best, and I think a majority of you do too. That's where the approach shot that we're getting on the forehand side is a ball that sits up, where the bounce of the ball and my point of contact is going to be significantly higher than the height of the net. All right, so as I come up into about this zone for my approach shot, ball sits up. You guys want to make sure that this is always a drive forehand swing. Pretty big ball, decent amount of topspin, but you've got your options. You can go down the line, you can go heavy cross court. This is the most aggressive approach shot play that we see when we're transitioning to net off the forehand, okay? So here I go, I got my approach. You guys can see that point of contact, and then I might get another ball coming back to me that's probably a put away volley, okay? But be very clear on that short ball. When it sits up for you guys, don't take the route too often of trying to be cute and hit a drop shot. I want you guys really swinging that modern forehand when you guys get the opportunity of a ball that sits up for you on the approach shot, okay? Now, we get into the approach shot that is now a little bit lower. And we're going to see three different options here, and these are all based on now little incremental differences in the height of this bounce, okay? I'm thinking anywhere from the top of the net down to my shoelaces, I've got to have a couple different options. We're not playing all these the exact same, okay? So the highest version of the low ball, you know, we're looking at needing to bring this tennis ball up a little bit, and we can do that one of two ways. We can do it with our racket path, swinging that low to high swing, which in this case is going to have to be a little exaggerated. We can also lift this tennis ball up, if need be, by opening the strings. And for me on the approach shot, I would like you guys limiting the approach shot off the forehand by opening strings to a kind of a last resort. We would prefer to keep those strings a little more square or shut and stay somewhat closer to our modern forehand. All right, so the first one we're gonna see is something probably in between waist level and knee level. The ball is still low, but it's, you know, still relatively easy to manipulate if I utilize the windshield wiper forehand. So I want you guys to watch this. I've got my approach shot coming in, ball's a little lower, and you guys can see that's pretty standard windshield wiper forehand. Ball got a ton of pace on it, decent amount of spin. I played that a little more neutral because I don't want to, you know, necessarily take a low approach and go for a winner. So I played that back to the center, but I hit it heavy. So now I'm probably expecting a second ball, at which point I'd probably put away my volley. Okay, so utilize that windshield wiper forehand for the first version of the lower transition approach shot. Now, let's say this ball starts to drop down, maybe somewhere between my knee and my sock line. Okay, this is our opportunity to probably utilize Nadal's buggy whip. I'm gonna need a little steeper angle of attack. I'm still, again, keeping that racket head more in my semi-western position. You guys who have that full western, this is a little bit tricky for you, but I'd still attempt it. And anybody in eastern is gonna have no problem with this, okay? Again, be very aware of these little differences in the height of the bounce, and that's what's kind of dictating our shot selection. So this one's now a little bit lower. I'm gonna come up, hit that buggy whip finish. Probably gonna need a volley or two. Let's look at that one more time. Here it is, pretty low swing. Oh, there's the buggy whip and a put away volley, okay? So that's as we feel like we got up there with a decent amount of time. We're just dealing with a pretty low ball. Play that buggy whip where you guys are swinging pretty much vertical up the back of the ball. but that idea still allows you to stay aggressive with this transition approach, all right? Last resort option, which I got to a little bit earlier. There's a chance that my approach shot is simply an opportunity to come forward, but I'm pressed for time. The ball's so low and not bouncing up very much that I need the help of open strings to get this ball over the net, okay? So what you're gonna see here is my recognition that it's so low will happen back in this zone. I'm not gonna get all the way up there and then say to myself, okay, it's pretty low. I've recognized it here, so I'm gonna be running in continental grip so that by the time I get to the ball, I can just play that touch shot, okay? Here we go. So it's super low. Oh, I got it. Decent approach shot, got it deep. I definitely have more shots to play. That's not a put away ball, but those open strings can really help you with that extremely low forehand approach. All right, so we got a couple options there. Let's hope we see a ton of those that sit high and you guys can just tee off on your approach shots, but know the differences in those lower heights and be able to make adjustments with the stroke or possibly the racket angle to help you guys get up to net more comfortably, more efficiently. Okay, so that's all I got for you guys today. Look for a ton more videos to come this week on other transition shots. But until then, please click like below this video. And if you guys have not already subscribed to our channel, please do so now. As well as check down below me in the description of this video. You guys are gonna find a couple free courses that we've done that I think you will just think are super helpful, very fantastic videos, all right? So until next time, enjoy, and we'll see you soon.